welcome to Alexa Makes It. In this episode, we will be making teriyaki salmon with a homemade teriyaki glaze. So first, let's go through our ingredients. You'll need salmon, obviously, Atlantic salmon. You'll need honey, sesame oil. You'll need Tamari soy sauce. The recipe calls for Tamari, but you can always substitute for regular soy sauce if that's what you have on hand. Doesn't matter, but I'm gonna follow the recipe. You'll also need minced garlic. You'll need cornstarch. You'll need mirin. This is mirin. You'll need chopped ginger, brown sugar, light or dark, it doesn't matter. You can use either or half and half of each. And you'll also need brown sugar bourbon seasoning. Okay guys, let's get into the recipe. So first I've got 1/4 a cup of water in this bowl. To that I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Sprinkle that in. And the last tablespoon. There we go. And then mix those two together until combined. These are hard to mix, obviously, but eventually it should come together. Anyways, set that aside. Now it's time to make your glaze. So the first ingredient is 1/2 cup of tamari. Pour that in. Yes, this all goes in a saucepan on the stove. And 1/4 a cup of brown sugar. As I said in my chocolate chip cookie recipe, you can use something like brown Truvia as an alternative to brown sugar if you're trying to cut down on sugar or are diabetic or are trying to keep this healthier. If you've never tried brown Truvia, it tastes identical or almost identical to real brown sugar, but it has a slight yet tolerable aftertaste, if you don't mind that. You'll need 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Put that in. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. There we go. And 1.5 teaspoons of chopped ginger. 1 teaspoon in. Another 1/2 teaspoon in. Perfect. 3 tablespoons mirin. Last one. 1 tablespoon honey. Perfect. Nice and level. Pour that in and give that another stir. Our water and cornstarch mixture from earlier. Pour it in there. Give that all a good mixy mix before moving it over to the stove. Awesome, let's move over to the stove now. Okay, so first, bring the entire mixture to a boil and stirring constantly, I think, until then. Stir, stir, stir. I'm making homemade teriyaki sauce. Believe it or not, this is my first time making homemade teriyaki. I usually use the bottled teriyaki marinade, but I wanted to try homemade for the first time and decided to film it for you guys. How is your weekend going? I'm curious. Ooh, it's starting to sizzle. Starting to come to a boil. I'm starting to see thick chunks in there too. It's really, really hot. It's getting so thick on the edges. Oh my gosh. Okay, once it's boiling, reduce the heat to a simmer. Just let this simmer until it's thickened and combined. It's already so thick. Yeah, let this simmer on the stove on low heat for 4 minutes. I'm gonna keep on stirring. It looks so good. It looks so yummy. In case you're wondering, that's what it looks like right now. Super thick. This is gonna be such a good marinade for salmon. Oh my gosh. It's quite a bit of ingredients, a lot of ingredients, but it's very quick. It's very quick to make. Okay, so after that, you have to let your glaze cool. While waiting for your glaze to cool, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. My oven's already preheated, so for me, that step is done. Fun fact, guys, salmon is my favorite fish. I also love tuna. I'm not a huge fan of whitefish. Also, sushi is one of my favorite foods of all time. However, my favorite sushi is not the raw fish type. It's the tempura rolls, like shrimp tempura. Shrimp in general, shrimp is my favorite seafood. My favorite fish in sushi is yellowtail, but spicy yellowtail, not regular. Comment down below if you guys want me to make a homemade sushi in a future episode. Also, what's your favorite type of fish? What's your favorite way to cook the fish? My favorite way to cook salmon is teriyaki. Do you like seafood? What's your favorite seafood? Okay guys, so I've got my salmon here in a Ziploc bag. So the next step is to take your cooled teriyaki glaze and marinate the salmon. Basically, dump that in with it. My cooled glaze came out in one piece, but that's okay because we're gonna mush it up in the bag. We can still coat the salmon with it. There we go. Okay guys, so it's all marinated now. It's optional but recommended to chill this in the fridge first before cooking, but I'm not gonna do that. It's already almost dinner time. So after you've marinated your salmon, the next step is to put your marinated salmon on a baking sheet with tin foil. There we go, I got it on the baking sheet. You then just sprinkle some brown sugar bourbon on it. This is actually optional, but I like it. There we go. This then goes in your 350-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Putting it in. Perfect. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20-minute timer set.
Perfect, now we wait. Okay guys, now that that's out of the oven, it's pretty much done. Here I've got some cooked scallions. I'm gonna put those on top. It looks so good. So here I've got some white rice. Let me just take a little serving of salmon. There we go. So tender, oh my God. Okay guys, here it is, the finished product. Let's give it a taste. Bite of salmon, get a little rice in there. Okay, I am never going back to bottled teriyaki. That is amazing. The best teriyaki salmon I have ever had. I cannot wait for my family to try it. They're gonna love it, especially my sister. And so tender too. Anyways, I hope you like this recipe and I hope you make it yourself and tell me what you think. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when I upload, and share my videos with your friends so that they know who I am too, and can also try the best ever teriyaki salmon. Yeah, let's help more and more people find my delicious recipes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. It's dinner time and I'm gonna eat the rest of my delicious salmon now. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye guys.